Hello. It's me, Shad, your coach of the Chicago White Sox, and it's like 9:30, 10, so it's kind of late, and most of the people in my house are asleep, so that's why I'm not like screaming like I normally do. But anyways, I'm here bringing you the draft analysis for the third season of the HDL, the Hoenn Draft League. And we were pretty fortunate to have the first pick, and you can see what I drafted on your screen in front of you. Greninja, Tapulele, Garchomp, Mienshao, Reuniclus, Mega Aggron, Politoed, Vigoat, Vileplume, Triagonal, Garchomp, and Yanmega. So we were pretty fortunate to have the first pick. So pretty much the only real pick in my mind was Greninja. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to open this because it has the stats and stuff that I can look at, and the team as a whole. But anyways, Greninja Protean allows me to change my type. So I can run Gunk Shot for fairies, I can run Grass Knot for heavy rocks and grounds and like Quagsire or something, although I feel like it dies to a Specs Dark Pulse. But Greninja is just incredibly versatile. Like it says, it gets both spikes, it gets U-turn, I can run Specs, I can run Life Orb, I can run Taunt. Yeah, I can run like a Taunt Spikes lead. I can fling an item if I want to. I don't know why I would get rid of Roleplay or Protean, but I guess I could, theoretically. But yeah, it just has insane utility, insane ability, insane speed, pretty good special attack, decent attack. It's just really, really good, and a really good first pick. Wait a minute, why? Huh? Why does it not? Wait, what? Does it? Huh? Oh, it's just to add more mons. Does it? Yeah, it does. Okay. So next up, we picked Tapulele. I originally wanted Coco, but obviously it wasn't gonna make it back to like the 15th pick or whatever it ended up as. So Lele is really good. Psychic Surge powers up Reuniclus. It has insane special attack stats, so I can run like Specs, I can run Scarf if I want to be fast. It's actually decently bulky on the special side. I can run a stored power set if I want to. It gets Draining Kiss for some recovery. It gets Future Sight, actually. That's a really strong move coming off of Tapulele. Magic Room could be useful. Nature's Madness for a more defensive set. I can run, I don't know, Wonder Room if I want to be physically bulky. This mon is just really good. It gets decent coverage. This is a Natdex Legacy League, so we have hidden powers, so I can run HP Fire. For steel types, I have Energy Ball. For mons that will live like a Moonblast or a Psychic, I have Psyshock for mons like Blissey. Shadow Ball. I can run Taunt, Toxic, Sub, Annoying set if I want to. There's just a lot of utility in Lele, and it synergizes pretty well with some of my team, and it's just a really good mon. So next up we have Garchomp. Actually, I should set it to Rough Skin because Sandvale's banned. But once again, a case of just one of the better mons in the draft. I picked it from my Fairy Dragon Steel Core. Actually, insane HP stat, insane attack stat, pretty darn good speed stat, decent defenses, an okay special attack set if I want to run mixed with like Fire Blast or something. Fire Blast, Draco Meteor, Earthquake. I can run Chain Chomp, I can run Scale Shot, I can run Subtoxic. I can run, I don't know, something. But Garchomp's just super good. It's a really good ground type, a really good dragon type. I don't know. I don't really have notes, so I'm kind of just talking out of my ass for most of these. But yeah, Garchomp. Another just case of, hey, this mon is like one of the better mons on the board that I can still draft, so I'll draft it. The next thing I picked was Mienshao, mostly for its like regenerator pivot ability. It's really fast, it hits really hard. What does it give me? Where is Mienshao? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it can pivot with U-turn. I can run Reckless High Jump Kick if I want to. Good coverage and knock off Poison Jab. U-turn. I can run Taunt again. Stone Edge lets me hit flying types like the birds, even though this isn't OU. Actually, I think only Maui got one of the birds. I can fling an item again. I could Psych Up, Steel Boost. I could click Retaliate, have a base 140 power normal move. I can, I don't know, I could do something. This mon's just good. I can set up with Bulk Up or Calm Mind because, what is it, 95 special attack is not awful. So I can run like Aura Sphere or something. Close Combat's good, Drain Punch good, Facade good, Fake Out good. In terms of a regenerator pivot, Inner Focus makes me immune to Intimidate, so that's good. It's fast. Most of the mons so far have been fast on my team that I've drafted, besides I guess Lele. But Lele gives me like a middle of the road speed tier. Since most of my other speed tiers are really erratic. So the next thing I drafted is Reuniclus. It has two really good abilities in Magic Guard and Regenerator. So I have a sort of Regenerator core in, or not sort of, I have a Regenerator core in Mienshao Reuniclus, but I can also run like Magic Guard. I can run Life Orb, I can run like Flame Orb to avoid being paralyzed. I don't know why I would do that though, but I feel like, do I get Trick? Oh, I guess I could do that. Insane HP stat, insane special attack stat, decent bulk when paired with the HP, and by decent I mean pretty good. It gets recovery and recover. Psy Shot lets me hit the Calm Minding mons that want to set up on me. Signal Beam lets me hit Darks. If I want to, I could run Steel Roller to get rid of Psychic Terrain. Toxic is a good move. I could run like Charm Confide. I could like heal block Toxapex or something, although I don't know why Toxapex would stay in anyway. Infestation for trapping. I can Psych Up to steal stats. I can Safeguard to avoid status, although Magic Guard. I can Wonder Room with this too. Just super good. The first real slow mon that I drafted, but it has insane utility in two great abilities, meaning I can run either defensive or offensive, or defensive with Magic Guard, or I can run Offensive Regenerator. There's just so many different sets I can run with it that I just am a huge fan of Reuniclus in draft. Next I grabbed Mega Aggro, just because I needed a steel type, and like base 230 defense is quite high, and then paired with like filter means that I just don't get hit by super effective moves. Body press coming off of base 230 defense is insane. It's a Rocksmon. I can T-Wave, I can Toxic, I can Roar, I can Taunt, I can Heavy Slam. I can run like a Rock Polish set if I want to. I don't know why I would though. Let's see what else. Sorry, excuse me. It is kind of late, so I just yawned there. I can run Steel Beam if I want to. Thunder Punch lets me hit like water type. I have Earthquake. Never mind. Or no, that was for Pex. Thunder Punch lets me hit water types. Is the end of that sentence. Earthquake hits Pex more, but I don't think anybody has Pex. Could be wrong. Magnet Rise makes me immune to ground moves. Metal Sound. I could run a Meteor Beam set if I want to. Seeing as I get hit for 0 by moves. Smackdown could be decent. I don't know. Spite if I want to stall things with this. That could be fun. Whirlpool traps things. Why do so many mons get Whirlpool? Like Garchomp gets Whirlpool. What the hell? And then we got right here up next the GOAT himself. The GOAT. So I decided not to draft Rain this season because I had drafted Rain the 2 seasons prior, and I thought that after seeing me in action for like 2 seasons with the same team essentially, most if not all of my tricks would have been seen through, except that's not true because I have an endless bag of tricks. But most of the like standard Rain sets that I would bring would be seen through, so I just decided to go with something different. Let some people forget about my fire sets. Excuse me, something is coming over me right here, so I don't know what's happening. But what I do know is I don't know what's happening. What's happening? Actually, I don't know if this is actually the set I brought. If this is the actual set that I brought, then props to me for remembering that this was the set. But anyway, yeah, I can run Belly Drum if I want to against Bulbs week 11. That's gonna be the greatest game of my life. Just kidding. The first game against Bulbs was the game of my life. And the second one was a close second. Oh, what the hell? Anyways, I could run Haze Scald Toxic Encore. I could run, what else? Perish Song. I could run a Refresh Stall set. I could run Seismic Toss. I could run Rest Talk. I could run Weather Ball is a good move. I could run Amnesia and then like a defense boosting. I don't know. Amnesia Defense Curl. I could run like Specs Echoed Voice, maybe. We got all the hidden powers. I could run Banded Ice Ball. I could run Metronome if Maui was not lame and let me run Metronome. I could run Mimic, steal some moves. That'd be hype. I could run Natural Gift, get a strong hidden power essentially based on a berry. Secret power in Psychic Terrain. What does that actually do? Secret power. Let's see. Oh, it may lower the target's speed. That could be useful, kind of. Skull Bash, raise my defense. Sweet Kiss, confuse them. Thief, steal items. Whirlpool to trap. Yeah, Toad is the most versatile mon on my team, greatest mon on my team. If anybody tells you otherwise, they are wrong. Next we got Vileplume. I originally wanted like Amoonguss to get a third regenerator mon, but then I wouldn't have had points for Pelipper. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe I was so blasphemous as to call Politoed Pelipper. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry Luke took Pelipper. You deserve better. I wouldn't have had points for the GOAT himself, the god among toads, the one who bested Bulbs with only 2 fingers. He had actually, it would have been 1 finger, but I forgot that Earthquake is halved by halved by grassy terrain. So he had to use his 2nd finger in order to KO Dracovish. But enough of jerking off Politoed and talking about how strong it is. Let's move on to Vileplume. I'm putting that on YouTube. I can't believe it. Anyways, let's move on to Politoed. I'm tired. Let's move on to Vileplume, not Politoed. We just finished Politoed. Really defensive, good HP, good defense, good SPDEF, Black Sludge, Strength Sap for recovery, Leech Seed for more recovery, Sludge, 110 special attack means I could run like Life Orb if I want to. I could Stun Spore, I could Sleep Powder, I think. Do I get Sleep Powder? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. I could, Dazzling Gleam gives me fairy coverage, except I get Moonblast. I can run, do I get Light Screen? I could run Reflect. I don't know why it gets Reflect and not Light Screen. I could run a Swords Dance Chlorophyll set with my base 80 attack. I get Synthesis, except Strength Zap is better most of the time. I could run Fling. I could run Gastro Acid. I could run Grassy Glad against like the Rillaboom team. I don't know. Let's see. Ingrain to prevent switching potentially. Nature Power again. Actually, Nature Power gives me Psychic, I think. Or I suppose depending on the terrain, it gives me a different move. Pollen Puff is a decent bug move actually. Venoshock, if I want to run like T-Spikes, I can hit it with a 130 base power poison move, which actually isn't bad. So overall, Vileplume decent mon. Effect Spore actually also great. I can either poison, paralyze, or sleep if they make contact with me. So let's move on to Triagonal. A Spinner, a Defogger, an Ice type, fast, decent special attack, really good special defense, especially when coupled with its decent HP. I can Aurora Veil if I want to set up my own hail. I can Freeze Dry, I can Haze, I can Ice Shard, I can Knock Off, I can set screens, question mark? Yeah, I can set screens and also Aurora Veil. I can Recover, I can Spin, I can Signal Beam, I can Toxic, I can Triple Axle, I can Acid Armor to augment my awful defense. I can Frost Breath, always crit, that's hype. Wicked Blow, but an Ice type move, that's hype. Except honestly a little bit weaker, but I could Sheer Cold, I don't know. Although Sheer Cold is the worst Oko move because it doesn't work on Ice types. I can Sharpen. I can get an off of my base 50 attack stat. That's hype. So Triagonal's mostly here as a spinner, but it has like other utility as well. It can also defog actually too. But it has decent utility as a defensive mon. It's a fast like revenge killer on the special side. So that's cool. And then next up we have the man himself, or the second man. Carkol, good flame body mon. I think with Eviolite, it has like bulk comparable to Colossal, just without the drawbacks of being Colossal, and a little faster, I think, too. So I can run like another spinner, actually, another rocker. Also gets spikes. I can Will-O-Wisp. I can flame body stuff. Do you get toxic? I don't think so. Nope. Because it's Gen 8 mon. You get body press though. Yeah, it's a decent defensive mon. Who knows? I might run a Meteor Beam set sometime this season. I can Scald Fish for burns. I can Explode. That's hype. I actually don't have a Carkol nickname yet, so please suggest me Carkol nicknames. And then I also have, finally, Yanmega. 3 great abilities, honestly. Speed Boost lets me boost my speed. Tinted Lens means that not very effective moves don't exist. And Frisk tells me items, which in Draft League is insanely useful to be able to know your opponent's items. Oh my god, insanely good. Air Slash Bug Buzz, great stabs. Ancient Power, if I want to be cheeky, get the boosts. That could be hype. I could defog theoretically. Not that I probably would. Signal Beam is another bug stab. I think you get Swords Dance now, right? Or no, you don't. Because you're actually coded to get Swords Dance, but you weren't in the game, I don't think. So then you didn't. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how that ended up working out. I can phase with Whirlwind. I can Tailwind support my teammates. I can Roost. What is my attack stat? 76? Not awful. Sucks that I don't have Sword Dance, but I could Bug Bite, Steal Berries if I want to. I can Endure. I can, oh, that's hype. Wait, that's really hype. Okay, never mind. I just came up with a set in my head that I'm not going to say because the league is probably going to look at this video anyways. But I just saw a move like Near Ender that looks insane. I don't know where it went, but anyway. I can String Shot. I get speed control. Sunny Day. I can Struggle Bug. That's a bad move, but I can use it. But decent speed, augmented by speed boost. Great special attack stat, made better by Tinted Lens. Decent HP stat. Really bad SPDF, but okay defense. Also, boots are an item, so it's not ×4 weak to rocks. So that's great. Overall, I'm a huge fan of this team. I love this team on paper. This team on paper looks really, really good. Of course, there are a ton of people in this league who are better than I am, and a ton of people in this league I've never seen play. So I don't know. Of course, I want to make playoffs, win the whole thing. I doubt I will. For starters, Ballistic is cracked. End of sentence. Bulbs, I'm pretty confident I can beat because he's scared shitless by Politoed, which helps. Maui, I've actually never beaten, I don't think. Of course, we've only played like 3 times, but we'll see. I'll try and beat them for the first time this season. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. I should be doing an English essay instead of recording this, but I said I was going to record this like 5 hours ago and never did. So I'm recording it right now. What's it called? Power rankings should be recorded soon. I don't know. There are like 30 people telling me they want to do power rankings now. So we'll see how I organize that into a video. But that should be all. So thanks so much for watching. Expect the first battle semi soon. I don't know. But eventually. and I'm super hyped for the 3rd season of HDL. This is honestly my favorite draft league. Like, I'm a huge fan of all the people and stuff, and I started rambling again. So anyways, just thanks for watching, and Polytoad.